Доброе утро. The Invincible — это у нас последняя новинка в пределах недели, скажем так. Следующий у нас выходит, если я не ошибаюсь, а я, скорее всего, не ошибаюсь. Блять, сейчас. Last Train Home, 28 ноября. И я думаю, за эти 13 дней, ну, пару игр из нашего списка выбранного в Телеграме. Это что такое? Выключить субтитры. Пару игр мы успеем. Так, это не тот список. А именно, Invincible сейчас проходим. И далее, короче, идет Tomb Raider первый. И Little Nightmares первый. Далее Hitman и Need for Speed, наверное, после Last Train. Ну, как бы, что загадывать? Это так сказать, в планах. Код на месте. Все на месте. Поехали смотреть. Ретро-футуризм у нас в студии. Внешне очень красивая игра. И, что радует, после Алана Уэйка, не очень длинная. Не очень длинная. Коротенькая история. Геймплея примерно на 6 часов. Насчет того, пройдем мы ее за сегодня или не пройдем, не могу сказать. Вот, знаешь, как пишут, от 4 до 6. От чего зависит, непонятно. Может, сегодня пробежим, может завтра закончим. А еще я торжественно клянусь, что я больше никогда не буду читать субтитры вслух. Ну, бред получается. Я могу не сохранять интонацию, которая требуется для повествования этого диалога или истории. И получается, ну, кал. Кала должно быть мало. Стрекоза — небольшой исследовательский аппарат межпланетного содружества с экипажем из 6 человек изучает отдаленные уголки космоса. Посетив и изучив множество планет, команда Стрекозы завершает исследовательскую миссию. Однако, по пути домой, их ждет еще одно задание. Несмотря на риск, астрогатор Новик лично добывает редкий и чрезвычайно ценный минерал. Ценой сломанной ноги и значительной боли Новик добывает минерал. Ну, мы это... Мгм. Однако, происшествие с астрогатором не мешает команде праздновать окончание цикла исследований. Для экипажа это было время большого успеха и единения. Довольные результатами, они прокладывают курс домой и отправляются на заслуженный отдых в камеры искусственного сна.
Where am I? My head. Marit? Anybody?
Ага.
Base, this is Dr. Yasna. I need backup.
Доктор Ясно наш персонаж.
Base, come in. I have I'm showing disturbing symptoms. A brain fog, severe pain in the frontal lobe. Confusion. At first glance, there were no serious injuries. And yet, I'm quite concerned. I don't even know how I got here. Where here is. Backup needed, I repeat. Do you hear me?
Короче, непонятно как попало, не знает, что делать.
Bollocks! Base? I heard you for a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter may still be working. Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it? I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. It's enough for several hours.
Привет из сталкера.
Just like I thought. Nothing. I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either.
Так, я так понимаю, первым нашим заданием будет найти маяк. Закрывай. Пошли. Что, ланчбокс?
Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes.
Неужели возможно настолько
Are we on Regis 3?
потерять память?
Doesn't ring any bells. And my crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into 2 groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place. We took 2 landers to the surface. We don't usually do
Так,
this.
2 посадочных аппарата.
The first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird.
Ну,
And the other one, just me, took a different route.
и говорится о том, что первая группа исследовала океан без биолога. Типа, это очень странно. И, по-моему, это очень похоже на сон.
Leading to... Right. I was heading straight to the camp.
Кроко. Крокодил. Игла. Собака. Бля, если здесь будет собака, это замечательно.
You must be somewhere
Вы
near.
наверняка где-то рядом.
I can't just wait here. I just need to get a sense of my surroundings. Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this. An object I called needle. Right. It resembles the eye of a needle.
Угу.
We have the first one. I need one more.
И типа,
I'm looking for something that resembles a dog.
левее собака. Вот.
Bingo! I found the dog! I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
Так, соответственно, где-то по направлению к игле. Не то, что собака это просто ориентир, это, конечно, грустно.
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you? More dropped equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard. The metal detector. Dr. Gorski, you won't be pleased. More equipment to repair. The detector's dead. Actually, it's peculiar. Why would I have one with me? Deposit exploration isn't my thing. I'll have to ask Merritt about that. I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by. Oh! I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
Найти передатчик.
Warm. Getting warmer. Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers. Huh. There's water on this desert planet.
Это вода, это уже хорошо.
Or another liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to form. Won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
I was about to. Already awake? Good.
My body might be awake, but my brain is still in the fridge.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. Clearly your sense of humor was first awake. Now, try to get up, slowly.
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while. Here, take it, and remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise. Koval, will you help me here?
Sure, I'm coming. This is not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a good time.
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not the right planet.
You shouldn't be walking yet.
Все понятно, короче. Это Чужой так начинался, да,
Grovel,
по-моему?
could you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
И типа это, по-моему, ее рук дело. Или вот его.
This can't be good.
Guess we'll find out. But first, here, hold on to it and remember.
Okay. Moving on. On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them. I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp. Oh, I can't go this way.
Она не может постоянно бежать.
All right. No time to lose.
Ну, вот чего-чего, а красивые и атмосферные виды, ну, научились делать.
Time to go.
Но есть и минусы. Вот это, типа, близкая к реальности физика, что, допустим, ты не можешь бегать всю жизнь. Который меня не устраивает. Угу. Ну красотища же, ну красотища же.
If this area is
Поблизости есть активные
volcanically
вулканы.
active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
О, узкие пространства. Мое любимое. Ты еще пожалеешь, что не наслаждался вот этим моментом. Что ты крутишь? А, в фокусе.
Oh well. If it catches me, so be it. This suit will hold.
Приблизить.
I could already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me?
Фокус ручной. Прикольно.
I just need to get down from here. I can't get down this way. I could attach a rope though. But, for some reason, I don't have one with me.
Тут бы канат зацепить. Но у меня его почему-то нет.
Here the ground slopes a little more gently, which doesn't mean it's completely flat.
Извиняюсь.
All right. I want to see you as soon as possible. I'll take your chance.
Нормально.
Shit.
Пойдет. 4 с плюсом за спуск.
Oh, that was less than ideal. But I'm okay. The suit's fine too. Visibility could be better.
Нормально. После Алана Уэйка нормально.
Maybe I should wait.
Ну ничего, мы не будем ставить лагерь там.
Let the storm get worse. I'll be cut off from you.
В чем проблема? Ну, нормально, нормально.
What happened? Where? I was heading to
В
Impossible.
лагере.
I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time. But I don't remember it.
У подруги явно
Did I black out again?
проблемы с памятью.
I'm so close, yet in my condition, every step is a strain.
Да, здесь мы
I don't want
соберемся.
to whine.
Не
If you
заберемся.
come here, it will be so much easier for me.
Теоретически здесь бы она залезла, конечно. Если бы меня забрали... Давай, ползи.
Don't go bright sun. Time to let the night in. All my legs are heavy. And feel is not inviting. Legs become too heavy, hands become too weary. Down you go. Night is not that scary. I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
Зато она помнит спутник.
Astrogator, sir. Crew,
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
we have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
Virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Что должны были?
Because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with.
Так.
Do you have the geological analysis?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Принимайте
What
решение
exactly are we looking for?
The value of this
высадиться на
planet.
планету.
Now it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Какой альянс?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right. But where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Короче, мы хотим
Also, I
что-то
caution
сделать
you
раньше
against taking
кого-то.
off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop. And
Снизить
you may start showing
сатурацию
symptoms of
дыханием
mild
без
brain
шлема.
damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you too. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator!
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
Ей запретили лететь, но отнюдь она, короче, просыпается
Arthur
без
was ordered
памяти.
to stay. What the hell am I
Вот
doing
именно,
here?
типа, какого черта я здесь забыла?
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field. This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Oh, it's just an Androbot. Stop! Androbot, stop! What the...
Неловко, да?
Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms without telling anyone? Again? Well, never mind.
Там сидит человек.
Dr. Krauter! Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor? Is everything all right?
Так, не в себе, старичок.
Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Krauter. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now. Temperature normal.
Температура в норме, пульс тоже.
O2 saturation is
Сатурация в
fine.
норме.
There's nothing physically wrong with
Физически
the
полностью
doctor.
здоров.
His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions. Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect.
Рюкзачок, что ли?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Akinesia, mutism, impoverishment of mimic movements, and reaction to stimuli. These are all symptoms of stupor. But it's difficult to pinpoint the cause of the disorder. We need to quickly perform a complete set of tests and focal plane tomography of his brain. Otherwise, I won't be able to say anything more.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lander. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Krauser.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. Should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find. And you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Так, нам нужно обозначить место для посадки спасительного корабля и найти еще 3. Членов экипажа.
Hello? Anyone else here? I found Dr. Krauter.
Нашли журнал доктора.
It's not.
Первичный анализ образцов. Присутствуют следы никеля, железа, бериллия, титана. Все было тут, чтобы понять, что это. Теория: миллион лет назад гигантский никелево-железный метеор попал в атмосферу Регис-3, расплавив поверхность. Нет, невозможно. Форма конструкции этому противоречит.
Not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting.
Угу.
360. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
И еще что-то, но не озвучила.
Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around that's already broken.
Touché, sir.
Да какой-то это, типа он смотрит.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
If the androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauter like this. He might hurt himself.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
bad news. Our signal is far too weak to restart the Androbot.
The relay malfunction?
Not exactly. It's completely fried. I don't think a sandstorm could cause such damage.
Well, that's irrelevant now, Doctor. There must be a spare somewhere in the camp. Please search for it.
Найдите запасные передатчики. Телеметр, детектор. Ага.
No luck. They're not in here. I have the extra relay.
Excellent. The signal should be back as soon as it's turned on.
Установить передатчик в логе. Помогите починить андробота.
Is it gonna work?
We'll see. I rebooted the systems. That should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
Oof. I don't know if the Androbot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yes, unfortunately.
The positronic brain has correct readings. Receptors.
It worked. He moved.
Finally. Artie should be walking now. Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor. Ah, that's it. God, you tin bastard. Thank you, Doctor. I won't hold you any longer. Go find the others while I finish here. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Погнали, у нас есть обозначение на карте второго члена экипажа.
Finally, it works. Krauter, 5 meters. Careful.
Слава богу, здесь пока ничего собирать не надо.
I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so.
Да,
Solid
выглядит
ground, a large flat area.
как
We won't
неплохое
find a
место для
better place.
посадки.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters? Air accessibility is paramount.
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir. Damn! I seem to have gone too far. I can see the field markings that Dr. Gorski left behind. and haven't found anyone yet.
They all may have left the area as well. But before you move on, make sure to check the whole perimeter.
As long as I'm here, let's see if I can spot someone in the distance.
Right. Anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no. I'm going back.
Что, водопровод какой-то, что ли? Так, а в чем дело-то? Спускаться она не хочет.
Yasna, focus. What now? I recognize the rocks drawn by Krauter. They shouldn't pose a problem when landing.
The doctor marked a waypoint. I don't recall...
It's just a sketch. No markings.
Well, if so, we should do it. What would you call them?
These rocks are white as bones.
Bones, then. Writing that down.
Me too. I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the
Нашли
ground.
металлическую конструкцию,
Sounds
торчащую из земли.
inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Got someone. I'm following the signal. Huh. There's something on the ground.
Журнал?
It's a journal. Geological cross-section.
Нужно сосредоточиться на двух направлениях: химическом составе воды и геологических раскопках.
These are Marit's notes.
Это заметки
She
Марит.
must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Слои осадочной глины с вкраплениями черно-красной субстанции, не геологической, не планетной. Возраст, по меньшей мере, миллионы лет. Альянс космической коалиции, штаб межпланетного сотрудничества, космическое подразделение Солнечной системы. Уважаемый доктор Марик, продолжая тему последней межпланетной конференции, мы хотели бы предложить вам ранг астрогатора в будущей экспедиции на Обелиск-3. Ваш опыт и результаты, достигнутые в предыдущих миссиях, показывают вашу готовность сделать следующий шаг в космической карьере. Мы ждем вашего ответа после возвращения с текущей миссии. С уважением, Пирксарт, командующий космическое подразделение. Ты скажешь? Нет? Не рассказала.
I think I know where I can find her.
Не рассказала.
The signal's coming from Castle's backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Она здесь где-то валяется вроде. Вот.
She's here. I found her. Marit, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Marit. Don't. Please. Live, damn it. Marit. Beg you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough!
Marit. Astrogator. She's.
I know.
Ну вот.
Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine.
А из-за чего она умерла?
Koval's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Найдите Коваля в зоне раскопок.
Koval.
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find him, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here.
Да. Кто-то есть.
Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's. Koval? He's. Don't do this
He's
to
also.
me.
Напугал,
You're
блядь.
alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely
Показатели в норме, но
unresponsive.
тоже не реагируют.
Koval? Koval? His eyes are
Глаза, говорит,
so
пустые,
empty,
как у первого.
just like Crowter's. Koval, what the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Crowder's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but
Насчет
before you
жив
get
я бы
Dr.
поспорил,
Cobb on board,
конечно.
I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
Так, мы нашли троих уже.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while. Huh.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski.
Про рыбу что-то.
Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Will be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier. Got him.
The Underbot with Crowther is also on its way to the site.
Андербот несет
The land
первого.
is already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry. I don't get it. What could have led to all this? Crowther? Our dear Merritt. No Koval. An unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest, for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of
Возможно,
anomaly,
аномалия.
an atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorski took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Так, ты чё, бубнилка?
See you up there. Only Gorski's left. We might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back for Merritt's body first. Take her to the lander.
But Yasna, Dr. Merritt is already gone. What if we also lose Gorski?
I've made up my mind, Astrogator. I can't leave her like this.
Ну, согласен. Тем более займет это каких-то пару минут всего. Подружку надо забрать. Тем более, ну, вдруг она в анабиозе каком-нибудь. Вдруг она живая. Ну, хотя нет, наверное.
I should move.
Времени нет,
Yasna,
нужно
come
двигаться.
in. How are you feeling?
How do you think, sir? I'm managing. Somehow.
Forgive me, but I need to know if you're ready to
Да
continue your
готов, а
mission.
как будто варианты есть.
Ready? Well... I don't think we have much choice
Вот,
in the
именно, не
matter.
думаю, что он в
There's only
позиции
one way
выбирается.
forward.
I've served with Dr. Merritt for over 2 decades. She was made of sterner stuff. Sternest. Many of us relied on her. I did.
Did you know that headquarters offered her a promotion? She would have been the first female astrogator in the history of the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore, really.
Not entirely. Merritt will be awarded posthumously.
И чё, а толку с нее?
I'm taking you at your word, astrogator. This could pave the way for others. And that's what she would have cared about the most.
No doubt about it.
Но оставлять ее точно не делал. Потратим 3 минуты. И пойдем за последним.
Please take good care of her.
Of course. Dr. Gorski's next. Let's hope he got out of danger in time.
It would be good to know what kind of danger we're talking about.
Так, что, мы за Горским туда все-таки?
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Ну, а ты как спустилась? Как он мог спуститься? И спускается. А, или это тот чел со сломанной ногой?
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon?
Я не думаю, что это сигнал Горского. Да, вряд ли это он.
Not who, but what. It's weird.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box.
На левой стороне
Hold
щитка
it,
кнопка.
and then
Зажмите ее и
turn the dial
поверните
again.
ручку еще раз.
Go ahead.
Секреточка?
Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Так, это мы высадились, интересно? Ну, по-любому. Рыбы? Здесь есть рыбы.
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the 4th day the comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed.
Прошло 12 часов.
Still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor? They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout.
Типа, да, а что ты орешь на
I'm
меня?
just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking.
4900,
Still high in the slide just before.
381.
And earlier, quite normal.
Ну, типа, за время всего нашего пребывания.
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow,
Shadow.
another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Чё крутит? Чё-то крутит.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be
Дать
with
ему
you for
имя?
a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Please
Шмель.
enter
Шмел.
B. B-E-E.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Найдите доктора Горского.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest is underground. Please explore the area thoroughly. Just do as Dr. Gorski. Use the detector.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Так прикольно, как будто трубы, но не трубы.
There's so much of it. I guess this is the fourth point, where the massive structure was mentioned. Our flag should be at the top. Hello, B.
Ну, это чисто коридорочка такая, знаешь, это не игра больше, а кино интерактивное. Типа это могла быть короткометражка 12-минутная, либо 4-часовая игра. Типа Fort Solis.
2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Но единственная причина, почему мы не будем играть в Fort Solis, это отсутствие кнопки бега. Я не хочу ходить пешком. Меня угнетает отсутствие возможности этого. Угу.
Whoa, hey, easy there. I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350.
Азимут 350, расстояние
Distance 200
200.
meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Got it. I see
Вижу
the
кусты.
bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable, yes?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Вулкан. Вулкан же? Так, не надо мне зонда, я уже прекрасно знаю, куда идти. Угу.
Hi, B. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit.
Ну, это давно известно. как
Maybe
бы.
even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when. Oh.
We have a problem, Houston.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us. But not
Ну, он же
today.
просчитал, что здесь есть
The route
выступ.
determined by the
Чего ты
algorithm
начинаешь?
goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially. Can you imagine us proteinaceous creatures developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Huh. Have you started to fear for your position?
Maybe they can be improved rapidly, but these are only selected modules. Algorithms. There's still a long way to go to develop an artificial brain that would even slightly reflect the complexity of the human one.
Yes, we probably won't live to see that.
Probably not. Besides, no intelligent machine would take this job. Shh. Astrogator, can you hear that?
Слышите что?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing.
А, ничего.
Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
These bushes are kind of
Кусты
weird.
какие-то странные.
Better
Они,
stay
мне
away,
кажется,
Doctor.
магнитные.
I'd like
Ну,
a brief
типа...
description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, these bushes remind me of corals, in a purely visual category. So I would guess that these are colonial structures, perhaps rock-forming ones. However, their main structure has nothing to do with corals. No noticeable mesenchymal tissues, no nidocyst, matocyst, or spirocyst. No visible oral discs.
Yeah, all right, Doctor. I didn't proper stop. Doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Возможно, этих кустов как раз и не стоит касаться.
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Velocity Alpha. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly. What about that lander, yeah? You think our people tried to fly away on it?
I seriously doubt it. Looks like a bad malfunction to me.
Then I'm taking Hopper out of here. We can't afford to lose this lander too.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now,
Go
Whoa.
ahead. What's bothering you?
this lack of communication. It takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes, it worries me too.
Красивая.
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Что за мода началась? Ну, типа, вы научились делать красиво, но пусто внутри. Ну, как-то пустовато, я не знаю, как еще выразить.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
You say, Yasna, the mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves. Whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be
Какой-то злощавый такой этот.
trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Да, наверное.
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour.
Found a convenient passage.
Excellent. Please speed ahead. You still have a long way to go.
Well then, you should save your breath, Astrogator. What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic
Нашла
structure.
любопытную
It looks like
неорганическую
some
конструкцию, шипастое
spiky
металлическое
metal
образование.
growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Вот тут-то ее из-за черных кустов, короче, и ведет.
Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
Все, успокоилась? Она из-за этого потеряла сознание. А почему она проснулась в другом месте?
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
I'm back.
Is everything all right?
Yes, yes, all good. They're already in the infirmary on life support. You found them in time.
May I ask? What did he do with Merritt?
I placed her body in a cryo chamber so that her family can say goodbye.
Thank you.
Please, don't thank me. It was the least I could do for her.
I confirm. Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
Why hasn't he yet?
Ну, все указывает на то, что он, как бы, скорее всего, мертв. Варианта 2: либо сошел с ума, либо
Tell me
мертв.
one more thing.
Потому что в данном случае он бы вышел на связь.
Are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. And what is your opinion? Just a report.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything,
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
all right, so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
Ну, действительно.
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
Но это звучит лучше, чем
Let's
прыгать.
give it a try.
Он даже если не удержит, то, типа, плавненько спустится.
1 meter forward. I can't reach it.
Давай еще метр.
A bit closer, please. I'd say so.
Пойдет.
I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone.
This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Yes, Dr. Cloud.
I know. But I see the probe. Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that you're fine.
The security system seems quite flawed.
It's not a defect, Doctor. It's a feature.
Wouldn't it be better if I helped you? I can close it manually after all.
I'd need some directions first. To bring it to you.
No problem. I'm on it.
First, let's find a place where I can land it. Otherwise, you won't be able to help me, Doctor.
Ну, типа...
How's the terrain? Those structures, are they still everywhere?
Yep. Wherever I look, there's metal. There. I found the right place.
All right, then. I'm waiting for instructions.
Let's see. Rotate the probe 120 degrees. Okay, now. Seven meters forward. So, 45 degrees to the left, and full steam ahead. Stop. Now, rotate 45 degrees to the right. 2 meters forward. Land.
Ой, да мы сквозь него проходим.
Oh, don't be angry.
It's not anger, it's a warning sign.
I know. You're welcome, B. It's a bit like Pando.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Так. Свериться с картой надо, где мы вообще находимся. Налево, думаю. Думаю, налево надо. Ну, что-то есть, что-то лежит. Что-то
There
лежит.
are more traces. This time handprints. And a drop
И
detector.
брошенный детектор.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard correctly. I'm afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. I still believe you'll find him, Doctor.
Давай его заберем. Нет, или его не надо чинить?
No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
More of the same stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Actions devoid of logic.
Back in the camp, you reported Merritt's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. This scene looks disturbingly similar. Ouch!
Yes, now what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
Почему ты не можешь сюда забраться, скажи мне?
Finally! I have his position.
Everything.
Not yet. I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must hurry.
Oh, there he is. Got him! He's not moving.
Дышит.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
Saturation is within the lower range. Risk of tissue hypoxia.
And the reactions?
Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for another.
Okay. Let me just... I'm putting him
Мы сейчас провалимся вдвоем, мне кажется.
out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move cautiously there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case,
Дам
I'll
ему
give
свой
him my
баллон.
tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Master.
Да кто тебя, блядь, спрашивает?
Won't carry you.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you tell me? I didn't hear.
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
Don't be angry, sir. But
But what? Please go ahead.
after careful consideration, I gave Gorski my tank. We still don't know when you'll send the lander, so I can't leave him without oxygen.
Doctor, I explicitly told you not to.
Да мало ли что ты там велел.
Let's hope Arthur can finish the job if you're both unconscious.
Вот отличное, по-моему, место для посадки.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start receiving calls. There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the range. Now, mark the place for the lander. What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No! No! I caught the probe. I'm... Fuck! Flying!
No! God! No! God, please, no! No! No!
What was
No!
Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeats racing. But saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm.
Ну да, как без баллона,
Not
как бы
yet,
херово.
at least.
Кто же знал, что так получится? Кто знал? Никто не знал.
Deposit of water. Probably unsafe for Shit!
Я ничего не вижу.
rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. Too deep, slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
Да черт с ними, вроде видно. Ну, бывало похуже.
Okay. Careful.
Просто заебись.
Great. I can't. I just can't. Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked.
Сейчас открою глаза, и зонт увидится.
Who's that? I can't see. Crowther. Is that you? But how? You were supposed to... Doctor? Why won't you answer me?
Очень похоже на глюк.
It's good to see you again, Yasna.
А, Краута.
Unfortunately, there is no time for pleasantries. We need to get out of here now.
Easy for you to say. I'm barely standing. Just help me, will you?
If I come down to you, we'll both be stuck at the bottom. You need to push through. Come on, get up.
Какой мужчина, блядь, у меня тут лежит.
Arsehole.
Клаустрофобом добрый вечер.
Crowther, say something. I can't stand this dreadful silence.
Silence is harmless. You shouldn't be afraid of it. Unlike other things.
And what should I be afraid of?
Dehydration, hypoxia, methane poisoning. The list is quite long. Oh, what were you thinking, really? I warned you against opening your helmets, let alone giving all your oxygen to a dead man. A complete failure of reason in the act of futile heroism.
Gorski isn't dead. That's why I left him my damn tank.
It might as well be. Do you really think giving him oxygen was enough? Something attacked you up there. Odds are, it got Gorski as well.
We'll check and come back for him. Novik should be monitoring his parameters after all.
Yeah, about that. You shouldn't trust everything the old man says. He only tells us what he sees fit.
Huh? What do you mean? Slow down.
Сейчас момент один. Вас доброе утро. Маленький гещ. Здравствуйте. Приступим.
I need to rest.
Давай не будем отдыхать, а, пожалуйста.
For the dead.
Я хочу до 12 пройти тебя.
I've had enough. Just enough. Forward, Yasna. Faster, Yasna. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're constantly fighting for life, Yasna.
Ну ладно, давай, не рыдай.
Enough of this nonsense. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight.
All right, Yasna. Have it your way.
At least you're agreeing with me for once. Now let me close my eyes for a moment.
Rest is
Плохая идея.
You did everything you could, but even that wasn't enough. You have the right to finally give up.
No, not over. I haven't given up yet.
Can you walk?
Yeah, probably. I just need to catch my breath.
On second thought, I imagine there are worse places to die. It's rather peaceful, actually. Just close your eyes and let yourself go. Fall asleep.
Okay,
End the suffering.
I'm getting up. Turns out I prefer to live than let you talk me to death. I can do it. I won't give up.
That's the right attitude.
Погнали.
Thank goodness.
There you are. All my talking turned out to be quite helpful, huh?
Don't push it, Krauter. Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well.
Finally, we have proof. There was life on the land. After all, millions of years ago.
Is it really such good news? Because now, not even bacteria or viruses.
Maybe it was an impact event that could have wiped all life off the continents. If it were bigger than the one that killed our dinosaurs, only organisms in the depths of the oceans would have any chance of survival.
Ну, собственно, наверное, это и произошло.
Sounds far-fetched.
Ну, как
Do you
неубедительно.
honestly
По-моему,
believe
все
that
сходится.
evolution will not continue to advance after all those millions of years?
Well, there would be no vertebrates, but primitive coastal forms, definitely.
Exactly. Yet someone or something is preventing them from moving ashore.
Even more skeletons. Annoyingly now, there are no comms. Nobody will know of this discovery if we get stuck here.
Relax. The old man will send another expedition, and they will find those bones along with us.
Thanks. For a moment there, I forgot how screwed I was. Good that you reminded me.
Maybe your situation would be better if you didn't stop to admire the fossils.
Now you sound like Novik.
Touche.
You know a lot, Krauter. About what happened to me. Krauter,
Yeah,
are you really here with me?
of course. We all are. You have distinct memory traces of her, in your brain.
That's not what I'm asking about.
I know, but there's no definitive answer. We can only hope that you won't forget us when it's all over. So little, yet so much.
I don't want to forget, Krauter. I really don't. I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall?
It doesn't matter now.
Да пропал и пропал, черт с ним.
Yes, I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals. Do you hear me?
Base, I report that the comms are back. I repeat, the line is working again.
Finally! Yasna! You can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Krauter.
Yasna, are you saying... what?
Он умер, типа, 8 лет назад.
What was that? Yasna! Are you there? Do you copy?
What the... What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And now it's marching with these kind of crab legs.
You must evacuate immediately.
Actually, I recognize this noise. It's the damn thing that dropped me underground.
Very likely. I even have a suspicion of what exactly we're dealing with. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimatter.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, indeed. Any progress? Do you still have a visual on the object?
I seem to be in luck. It behaves as if it's searching for something. And completely ignores me.
Now, if it has no thermovision, it might not register your presence at all.
I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
I'd like to know myself. If our intel's incorrect, and
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very inviting. Shit! It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me.
Где ты застрял? В чем?
It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
come in! Yasna, we must evacuate you! I'm getting parameters.
I'm okay. The probe did something. As if... I don't know.
I saw the readings, gave a distress signal, and then followed a series of directives that I didn't implement. Currently, it does not respond to commands.
I'll check on it. I guess it's busted for good. Cursed crab. Oh, the hatch fell down.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see.
Еще карточки.
You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home. And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatter me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator. Not much left of it.
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
Еще карточки.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Yasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Not down here.
Вообще, да, логично.
Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe call?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes.
Not good. You simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski.
Самое интересное, нам ничего не рассказали про Альянс. Это хороший Альянс из Варкрафта или плохой из Халвы?
What?
His readings.
No. No, don't finish. That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything.
Че, Горский умер?
Sometimes even that's not enough.
I did nothing. Just nothing.
By the way, how are you feeling?
Are you asking about?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank.
Как дела без кислородного баллона?
I'm good. Considering all factors. Krauter's warnings were clearly exaggerated. Oh, damn it. The storm's getting worse. Crazy.
I was going to say confused.
It's easy to lose your mind here. But physically, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Так по-домашнему.
Astrogator. I found their vehicle.
The transporter.
No. A rover. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
It's clear. But no one's coming out with me. I'm all alone.
Is that disappointment I hear? Anyway.
In the current situation, I'd really like to see another person. Even a hostile one.
That might not end well for you.
And what does? There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged, though.
Присядем? Знаете, чем занимается Альянс? Я не верю, что мы просто так оставим вездеход.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
Узнать, чем занимается Альянс. Я ничего не вижу.
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Yes. But I still have to pop back outside. Check something. Got it!
What? What are you talking about?
I found an oxygen tank.
Of course. Why did I think of that? Rescue kit is essential in all vehicles, even the Alliances. That? Better?
Yes. Oh, that's what I needed. Time to hit the road.
Так, это мы умеем.
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place.
Интерактивчик будет с машинкой?
Are you driving?
О, красота.
I'm going. Please talk to me. Oh shit! It hit the bonnet!
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. The vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body, discharge into the ground.
I'm not worried. I'm a goddamn oasis of peace. And there are exceptions, you know. Such as the windshield shattering at high voltages. Doesn't stress me out at all.
I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, scientist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Dare nearly put it back together.
making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
Мы все время едем вниз.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I don't have a compass, remember?
The city attracts lightning, so the fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border?
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight to the destination, as long as no structures collapse.
You don't know, do you?
It's not that simple. There are too many unknown variables. Status? How are you doing, Yasna?
I'm still alive. The signal's just weak.
Unfortunately, yes. But it's hardly surprising.
Ну, я так понимаю, можно бесконечно кататься, короче, куда-нибудь да выйдешь. О, слушайте. Ой, дурак!
I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided. I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Эммет.
Emmett 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it. labeled black boxes as data loggers.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? Must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Ну, это
Where
просто
did you even
отвертка.
get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? Anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Eureka. Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. Presto.
It won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans. Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides.
Most probably. No one is transmitting from the base. On the other channels, all I hear is static.
The storm must be causing interference. I'd suggest you lie down. The storm's raging. Best to sleep through the night.
Давайте не будем разговаривать. Выключи свет.
Not good. Let's get a break.
What is it this time?
Storm throws the roof in the lake.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
B? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
Чего? Блин.
The next is...
2, 1, 4.
Yes, sir?
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe.
So, should I go back to the ship?
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine.
Сейчас кое-что гляну. М. Давайте, наверное, сегодня закончим. Сегодня закончим, чтобы на завтра оставить. Сегодня дела есть, и не хочется делать все впритык, скажем так. Маленько побегали. Да, мало, я согласен. 2,5 часа все. Но лучше завтра спокойно закончим игру, никуда не торопясь. И в голове у меня не будет вот этого, типа, что надо все успеть. Так что до завтра. До завтра.